Public Speaks. Mr. Nordman, how are you today?
Wonderful.
Good.
It's always a pleasure to come to address the commissioners. I'm here on an information session just to let you know where we are. As I said when we initially came up here, that I was going to inform you about what's going on with the city, and conversely, when we go to the city meetings, what's happening with you. And it's always a pleasure to come here because we feel so welcome. This morning, pursuing the mission of Group 175, which is to get another 25 police officers on the streets for the city of Canton, we had a meeting with Gary Young, at the deputy auditor for the city of Canton, and reviewed some situations. There has been, while we have asked for all of the $1,335,000 that it's going to cost to hire 25 policemen for the city of Canton, we've seen $455,000 of specific projects that have been pulled out of the general fund for other projects than public safety, and have been approved by City Council. You probably caught Mr. Olson's blog on June 15th, in which the mayor and myself had a very contentious meeting after the City Council meeting that lasted for an hour and 10 minutes. And specifically, our question is that we've been here since the end of March, asking for another 25 policemen. This has been a consistent message on our part. We met on April 16th in Mayor's office to express our concern, and asked him to establish priorities for public safety. The $455,000 did not address public safety, but addressed other issues, for which we're very disappointed. So we've arrived at the position that since the mayor is not interested in prioritizing public safety, we, as representatives for the city of Canton, those who were most troubled in the very most difficult high crime areas of the city, we are going to move forward. We are no longer interested in any more meetings. We are now at the stage where we are going to take action. He fully well understands that. Derek Gordon met with us, the new park director, and asked for support of Group 175 to support the parks levy. We as a group, and I'm only the spokesman for the group because we run, as you do, by majority opinion, and I will say that it's
well,
not...
we don't, no, I just want to clarify that. We do not run by majority opinion. I am in charge here.
Okay, all right. Very good. Thank you. And I appreciate your promotion going back to Civil War days during
Well, it's showing something else.
We understand what's meant in jest, and we know what's meant in reality. But
no, that was reality.
but just a comment. I appreciate going back to Civil War days, the brevet promotion of being promoted to brevet commissioner during Commissioner Creighton's absence during one of the endeavors, which I know she loved.
I'd almost forgotten that.
Yeah, I know. Too bad you weren't here last week. We would have let you take over Burnaby's.
Oh! But as we clearly established to the mayor, we are done with meetings. Since he has not seen this as a priority concern for his administration. We are going to represent the citizens of the city of Canton, and we are going to do one of two actions. We are going to ask President Shulman to put on the agenda for, and we have not yet spoken to him, to put on the agenda to provide an informal resolution that should the park levy pass, it's going to provide a little over $1 million to the general fund. To hire 25 policemen is $1,335,000, according to his financial director. Should we not get that on the agenda, or should the city council decide that they don't want to support this issue and to make a resolution that a little more than $1 million be provided should the park levy pass, to be provided solely for public safety, for the hiring of additional police officers, then we are going to proceed to put it on the ballots for this November. Now, we understand we have to get this done by August the 7th at 4 o'clock. We're looking for a little help here in terms of the legalistics, but that is where Group 175 stands at this moment, in as we cannot get any action out of the administration. I've taken by good counsel, and I'll not mention from whence I heard it, but that individual will know where it came from. He says, when you speak to the mayor, tell him that he has the ability to prioritize budget expenditures as he sees it, and he's shown us by his action that public safety is not a priority for himself. So that's where we are today.
Now, are you proposing to put a levy on just for public safety?
That's correct. Okay, that's correct. We have been asked to delay that till spring. The citizens of this city, particularly in the areas where crime is at its highest, are not going to wait. We understand the official statistics in terms of crimes as reported, but we do know that crimes are only reported upon the issuance of crime report after action reports by the police department or by the citizens, and we know that in the process of this action going on, that the officers are called off sometimes 2 and 3 times while they're in a process of answering call 1. They don't get to 1, they don't get to 2, and they get to 3, and number 1 and 2 don't get reported. So we understand that the reported crime is down. The unreported crime is not down from our information. So within that endeavor, we are very concerned about what's going on in the city of Canton. This should be the jewel of the county, and we want to make sure that we bring our Grassel along to give it the shine that it once had. So I just wanted to update you in terms of where we are going. We are in lockstep. This is not a majority. This is not a majority position on the members of Group 175. This is a unanimous, and I underline the word unanimous, position on the part of the members of our group. And I thank you for all of your help and counsel in this regard, and we are determined that we are going to do whatever we can to make this city safe for the citizens that so badly need it. So with that, I thank you for your patience and audience in this regard. But as always, I've said that I will update you on significant actions that are either happening or about to happen. So
We thank you for your public speaks.
thank you, sir.